This is Numerical Methods Problem 5.7. Determine the real root of f of x is equal to 0.8 minus 0.3 times x, all divided by x. Part A, solve analytically. So here we set the equation to 0 and find that x is approximately 8 over 3, or about 2.66. For part B, we solve it graphically. Simply take our function and graph it. Part C, we use the false position method to approximate our roots with our initial guesses of 1 and 3. So I set the lower guess to 1 and the upper guess to 3. Here we have our false position equation and our if-else statements that go along with the rules of the false position equation. Down here we have our error equations, or approximate percent relative error and true percent relative error, and here we graph all of those. So, solving graphically, here we have our graph in blue of the equation, and here we have our false position approximation in yellow to get to where the equation crosses 0. And that's approximately at 2.66, and our equation does a great job of approximating to that. And over here we have both our percent errors. Our approximate percent relative error is in red, and our true percent relative error is in green. Both are very good because both are about 0. Now we check our approximation from our equation, and our approximation was 2.7480, which is not too far off from 2.66. We check our error equations, approximate error, and our true error, which say that we're pretty close. Our approximate error says we're about 1.7% off, and our true error says we're about 3% off. So, X out of this graph and run the equation again with about 15 runs through. So here we are with 15 runs through. We have a lot more approximations to the point that we want to reach. We check our final approximation, and it's 2.667. So pretty much where we want to be. Check our approximate error, and we have a good error percentage of almost 0. And our true error is also the same, with an error percentage of 0.26%, or negative 0.26%, which is pretty good. And that's about it for problem 5.7.